breaking news: another Dipset member gets caught with a gun and even more. We back to Boxing Clinic more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Y'all know we talk more in boxing. Jim Jones and 3 other people got involved in a chase down. You know, the police had to chase him down. He was in the back seat. 3 other people. When the Georgia police caught Jim Jones, according to TMZ, I'll link the article into the description. They found Oxycontins, Percocets, THC oil, 2 pistols. 1 pistol was stolen, and some cash. Apparently, according to the article that Jim Jones called petty, Jim Jones told police that he told the driver to pull over. The driver was incoherent. Nobody admitted to carrying the paraphernalia. So basically, nobody said that it was their pistol or their drugs or whatever. But Jim Jones did say he had a prescription for the Oxycontins and the Percocet. So that just, if that's true, then it just limits it down to the 2 felony pistol or the 2 pistols, that one that was stolen. And that's pretty much it. It's probably gonna be turned into a pistol case if he and the THC oil. I guess that'd be something as well to look at. But somebody that's as old as Jim Jones, I'm pretty sure he's in his 40s, and also seeing what his fellow Dipset member Joel Santana did when he had the pistol in the airport, and he fled from the airport, and he's still trying to hash out a deal, I think, with New Jersey, and the TSA out there. We all know, even teenagers know when you first give them the keys to the car now, being a black man in America, knowing not to ride 3 deep and have illegal things on you, and drugs and all that stuff. I mean, that's the first thing that your parents tell you when you're a young black kid, not to, ride 3 deep, because the police assume when it's 3 or multiple black people in the car, that, somebody got some BS on them or got a file record. And Jim Jones is too old to be riding with all that paraphernalia and BS in the South, let alone in New York. And he knows how strict New York, is about, guns and drugs and stuff of that nature. And you in Georgia, when they equally, or if not stricter in Georgia, on that type of stuff, he need to be whooped. He need to be spanked by his mama. And he out here acting like an adolescent, And, when the going gets tough, man, these guys make all this money in the music business, or you think they make all this money, and they ain't saving nothing. They think that rap is going, last forever. And if that's not the case, if it's not money that he was selling the oxys or whatever it was going to be, and the THC oil, you know better. You know better. You a grown man with a son. You got on your son for skipping school and all that stuff. You awoke, you know what's going on, you old enough. There's no excuses for this man to be going through this in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? In Georgia, where they is down south, they are very, very like stern and strict on drugs, and pistols. Where the point that when I was staying down south, the people would serve you, and I ain't smoke, but the people would serve you weed in a napkin or in your hand. Because if it's in the bag, it's a whole bunch of charges that it brings. And Jim Jones, like I said, man, these dudes, they make all this money in the rap game and still want to be in the hood, or they make all this money and blow it. And all the money that he didn't came across, if he wasn't getting gypped by the record label, all this money he came across, he didn't say nothing. He not smart enough to know that he don't even need to be aligning himself with guys like that. And if it's a bag you trying to move, or you trying to make a money move, you don't need to be in the car. Have them 2 other people be in the car. And then when the police get here, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I told the driver to stop." And then you sound like a snitch already. He probably already in there singing. He gonna call his lawyer, so he in there on $7,000 bond, which hopefully shouldn't be an issue for him. But he down there in Georgia. We know how they play. And he if he got enough money, he should be able to wiggle out of it and hash a deal out. But it's very, very hard to hash a deal out, down south, And like I said, man, you just be surprised in these situations. Sometimes these entertainers put themselves in, man. I'm talking about the situation with Cat Williams and the situation with Joel's the pistol at the airport and Designer getting caught with the pistol. These dudes know the rules of the game. Seriously, these dudes is too smart, you know, and too woke and too grown in Jim Jones' case. He's too grown to be going through something like this, man. Seriously, man. What was he thinking? You know, this dude had been in the rap game. He done helped people get in the rap. He done had big hits. You know, he done rubbed shoulders with some of the biggest stars. I mean, why is you out here in these streets in another state and down in Georgia with Oxycontins, you know, 2 pistols in the car, THC oil, and Percocets? Seriously, man. What was he thinking? You know, and then he going to be crying if they lock him up under the jail. He already know his boy Max B in there forever. They've been saying he going to get out forever. He still ain't got out. So why is this dude still cruising through the hood and cruising through other people's hood? What you got to prove as a rapper, dog? If it ain't about money, let's put money aside. What you got to prove to still be in the trenches? And that's the thing about it, man. Dudes like the XX and Tachi guy, I don't know the guy. But why is you making money? You know, why is you want to be in the trenches? Why do you want to be in the slums? What's so infatuating about being in the hood? Most people's reality is to get out the hood, to get away from the dope and the guns and get a family a better life. Why do you want to be around people that you think love you, but you know, low-key, they want to bust you upside the head and take what you got, and they don't want to see you win? And everybody know that in the black community, in the urban, in the hood. You know, people act like they your boys and act nice with you, and then they want to crack you in the head when you ain't looking and take your stuff. They want to see you fall. And I had a homeboy driving with his mans, you know what I'm saying? And they get pulled over. And his mans, I guess, was on, you know, couldn't get no more trouble. Threw a whole ounce of weed in his lap as soon as the police walk up to the car and say it's his. You know what I'm saying? They just do silly stuff like that, dog. So you always got to stay awoke and stay on your P's and Q's. But whatever Jim Jones got coming to him, he 40-something years old, bro. He know the game. He know the game, and he already snitching to him. I told him to stop. And ain't nobody claiming the paraphernalia in the car, the dope, the guns. Well, really wasn't no dope. It's just THC oil if he really had a prescription for the Percocets and the oxycodones, man. So, yeah, I put the link in the description to TMZ. Jim Jones got pulled over in Georgia, $7,000 bail, pulled over for drug possession, but he said he got a prescription for the oxycodones and the Percocets, just the THC oil and two pistols on felony pistol charges that he could be facing, and 1 pistol was stolen. So it's Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know we do more than boxing. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look in the description. We out.